Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Hope you guys are well. So today in this tutorial I am going to show you how you guys can make this amazing Netflix website using just HTML and CSS. And here you can see that this is our Netflix website, and let's see what we have in our Netflix website. Here you can see that we have a logo in the top left and we have a sign up button in the top right, and in the mid section we have our title, our heading and our paragraph, and here you can see that we have a enter email section and a button here, and underneath this home page we have our box one. This is actually a box, and inside this box in the left side we have our heading and our text, and on the right side we have our image, and this image is looking good. And under the box one we have our box two. Here you can see that from the left side we have our image, and in the right side we have our text and our heading, which is actually opposite of our box one. Here you can see that in our box one we have our text first and image second. Here you can see that we have our image first and the text second. Okay, and in our box 3 here you can see that we have our text first and then our image, which is exactly same as box 1. And underneath this box 3 we have our actually frequently asked question, and here is some list, and this list is actually clickable list. If we now click on this first list, and it will show you some inner text here, and if we now click on our second list, and here you can see that we can see our second text here, and if we now click 3 we can see inner text, and if we click 4 we can see the inner text here also. And underneath this list we have our ready to watch and enter your email to create or restart your membership. We have a email address section and our button, and underneath this we at the last we have our footer here. And here in footer I just put lorem here. You guys can put anything here. You guys can put your Facebook account link, your Instagram account link, or your website account link, or your any information about your any website. You guys can put it here. I just wanted to show you how you can make a footer. So that's it. And this website is actually completely responsive. I make it responsive here for you guys so that you guys can learn how to make a website responsive. So if we now go and inspect, so here you can see that in our responsive mode this is actually looking good. So if we now decrease our screen size, so here you can see that in a certain point it is breaking all the text, and this is taking width and height according to the screen size. So if we now down here you can see that in before actually it was in one row. Here you can see that in one row. If we now decrease, here you can see that it is now in one column, and our first is image then text. And if we down here you can see that this image is now first, and this text is now bottom, and this is now in one column, and this one is also. And here is our frequently asked question and our list here, and this list is also actually working well. And here you can see that we have our enter email section and our button, and here in our footer before it was actually in 4 column, now it is in actually 2 column. So yeah, it is now in 2 column. So if we now actually decrease again, so here you can see that now we have our list here and our box 3, box 2 and the box 1 here, and this is looking good. So yeah, I think that's it. Now in a few minutes I will show you how you guys can make this website using just HTML and CSS. And before we start, if you guys are new in my channel, then please subscribe, like this video and press the bell icon for the future video. And if you guys have any question about this video or any other video in our channel, you guys can comment below. We will reply you back. And so let's go to our project file. So this is my project file. Here you can see that we have our background image and icon and the index.html file and logo and part 1, part 2 and part 3 images, and here is our style sheet. Okay, so now first we have to open our index.html file. So go to our text editor. Here you can see that we have our index.html, and first we have to create this basic structure. First give a title and then link our CSS file. Okay, so let's go to our website. Here you can see that in the top first we have our logo and then our sign up button. So first we have to make this one. So that's why go to our text editor, and here we have to create a section and give it a class name container. That's it. And inside this container tag I will create another div tag, and the class name will be head. And inside this head first we have to create our logo, so that's why I will create our image tag, and here we have to put our image file name. So my image file name is logo.png. That's it. Now underneath this image file name we have to create our sign up button, so that's why we have to create an anchor tag, and here will be hash, and this will be sign up. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our logo and our sign up button. Now second thing we have to do is we have to now put our background image. So for doing this, go to our text editor, and here underneath this section we have to create another section and give it a class name, and the class name will be banner. That's it. And inside this banner we have to create an image tag for our background, so that's why, and here it will be background image name in this source section. So our background image name is back.jpg. That's it. And here now I will create a class name, so that's why class, and the class name will be fit. That's it. So now go to our website. Here you can see that we have our title, our paragraph, and our here another paragraph. So I put these three things in one div, and I will put this email address section and button in a different tag. So for first we have to create a div tag for this thing, and the second I will create another div tag for our email and our button. So that's why go to our text editor. Here we have to create a div tag, and the class name will be box, and inside this box we have to create our first div tag for our heading and a paragraph. So that's why I create another div tag, and the class name will be heading. That's it. And inside this heading first we have to create a h2 tag. So inside this h2 tag I will just copy and paste it here. So copy and paste it, and underneath this h2 tag I will create a h5 tag for this line. So create a h5 tag, and simply I will just copy this line from here, copy and paste it here. And underneath this h5 tag we have a paragraph tag, and so that's why I will copy our paragraph line from here, and here now we have to create a paragraph tag, and inside this paragraph tag I will just paste our text. That's it. And underneath this heading we have to put our enter email section and a button. So that's why create another div tag, and give it a class name. So the class name will be search. That's it. And inside this search div we have to first create our input tag for our entering email. So that's why input type will be text, and here the placeholder will be enter email. That's it. And underneath this input tag we have to create a anchor tag for our button, and now here it will be actually hash and our button. That's it. Now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that we have our logo, our sign up button, and our background image, and underneath this background image we have our title, our paragraph, and our heading, and here we have our enter email section and button. So now we have to style these things. So that's why go to our text editor and go to our style sheet, and here first you have to create some basic styling. Then here first we will style our logo and our sign up button. So for that's why first we have to find the classes for the logo and our text. So that's why here you can see that our image, logo, and our anchor tag is actually inside the head, and this head is inside the container. So that's why first we have to copy the container class from here and paste it here, and then we have to copy the head class from here and paste it here. Now here we have to create position. So that's why position will be absolute, and from top it will be 0, and from left it will be also 0. And here you can see that this actually this logo and this sign up button is now in one column, but I want this thing is in one row. So that's why we have to create display, and display will be flex. That's it. And justify content will be a space between, because I want a space from the between, and align items will be center. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our logo and sign up button, and I want now this button in the right, so that's why I want a space from the between. So for doing this I have to just give width of 100%. That's it. Now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now here is our logo and here is our sign up button. Okay, so now first thing I will do is I will just fix a width and height for our logo. So for doing this, copy this section from here and paste it here, and here I will target our image tag, and here our image tag, and I will give a width of 13%. That's it. Now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our logo. Now I will style this button. So for doing this I will again copy this line from here and paste it here, and then here we have to target our anchor tag. So here write a, that's it. And the first thing I will do is I will change the background color and our font color, and here you can see that our font color is blue and we have a underline, so I don't want this blue color and this underline. So that's why first thing I will do is a color of white, and I don't want this underline, so that's why text decoration will be none. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our sign up button, white sign up button, and we don't have any underline. Now I will give some background color and padding, so that's why background color will be this one, and I want padding, and from top and bottom it will be 8 pixel, and from left and right it will be 18 pixel. That's it. And I want a border radius, so that's why border radius will be, let's see, 5 pixel. Now save, go our website and refresh. So actually here it will be border radius, not right. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that now we have our sign up button. Now in our website here, and here you can see that we have a space from the top, but we don't have any space from the left and right. So for a space I will give padding here in the container and head. Here I will give padding, and from top and bottom I don't want any padding, so that's why 0, and from left and right I want 15 pixel. So save, go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that we have our space from the left and right. Okay, so now here we have to just do one thing. Now we have to put these things in the center. So for doing this, go to our text editor, and here you can see that now we have to target our banner class, and inside this banner we have our background image, and we have our heading and input section. So first thing I will do is I will just give a width and height of this background. So for doing this, copy this banner class from here and paste it here, and here I will give a width of 100%, and I will give a height of 100 VH, and position will be relative, and display will be flex, and justify content will be center, and align items will be also center, because I want everything in the center. Now save, go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that we have our background image and our text, but I want these things in the center, not in the right side. I want to this image to take full width and full height of this home page. So for doing this I will just simply copy this banner class from here and paste it here, and go to our HTML, and here you can see that we created a fit class. So I will just take this fit class from here and paste it here. Now here I will give width of 100%, and height will be also 100%, and I will give a position absolute, and I want this image from the top, so that's why from top it will be 0, and from left it will be also 0, and object fit it will be cover. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that our image is taking 100%, and here you can see that this image is also on the top of our logo and our sign up button, but I want this image behind the logo and our sign up button. So for doing this, go to our head. Here in the container head I will just give a z index. So that index will be, I will give a bigger number. So that's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that we have our logo and our sign up button. So here our heading and our titles and our paragraph and everything is now underneath these things. So now I have to fix these things also. So go to our text editor, I will just copy this banner class from here and paste it here, and copy the box class from here and paste it here. That's it. Now I will give a position for bring everything in center. So position will be absolute, and from top it will be 55%, and from left it will be 50%, and transform will be translate minus 50% and minus 50%. And here actually we can't see the heading now because our heading is behind this background image. So I want to bring this in the front, so that's why z index we have to give a z index. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our title, our paragraph, and our input and a button, everything in the top. So now we have to style these things. So for doing this, go to our text editor. So copy this class from here and paste it here. Now we have to copy another class which is heading from here and paste it here. And here you can see that these things is actually from the start. I want everything in the center, so that's why I will give display will be flex, and flex direction will be column, justify content will be center, align items will be also center, and text align will be center. Now save, go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that everything is now in center. Okay, so now first we have to style our heading. So that's why again copy this class from here and paste it here. Now we have to target our h2 tag, so that's why h2. First thing, I will just give a font size. So that's a font size will be 3.125 rem, and I will give a color. So color will be white, and I want some space between the letters, so that's why letter spacing will be 2 pixel. So now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our heading, and now I will give a width for this. So that's why width will be 80%. That's it. So now we have to style our h5 also. So that's why copy this from here everything and paste it here, and instead of h2 it will be actually h5. And the first thing I will do, I will give our font size, and it will be actually 1.625. That's it. And our color will be white, and I don't want any space. I don't want this letter spacing, and I don't want any width. And here I will give a font width, and the font width will be 400. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our h5. Now we have to style our paragraph. So that's why copy these things from here again and paste it here, and instead of h5 it will be paragraph. And first I will change the font size, and it will be 1.2 rem, and font width will be 500. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our paragraph. Okay, so here you can see that in our paragraph we have some space between these things, so that's why now we have to create this one also here. So in the h5 I will give padding. From top and bottom it will be 1 rem, and from left and right it will be 0. And in the paragraph here I will give padding. From top and bottom it will be 15 pixel, and from left and right it will be 0. And I will give padding bottom also, and padding bottom will be 20 pixel. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here now you can see that we have a space between this text. Now we have to style our entire email section and our button. So for doing this, copy this from here and paste it here. Now we have to target our search option from here and paste it here. And I want these two things in one row, so that's why we have to give display. So display will be flex, and flex direction will be row, and justify content will be center, and align items will be also center. Now save, go website and refresh. So here you can see that everything is now in center. Now first we will style our input option. So copy this from here and paste it here. Now here first we have to write input for styling our input. That's it. First I will give a font size. So font size will be 16 pixel, and I will give a border, so that's why border will be 1 pixel solid this color. And if we now, here you can see that if we click here we have an outline, but I don't want any outline, so that's why outline will be none. And our color will be actually black, that's it. And I want to give a border radius, and it will be 4 pixel, that's it. And here I will give a padding, and from top it will be 10 pixel, and from left side it will be also 10 pixel, and from bottom it will be 0, and from right it will be also 0. And I will give a minimum width of 400 pixel, and I want to give a height also, so height will be 60 pixel, that's it. And I want everything in center, so that's why all items will be center. Now save, go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that we have our entire email section, and it is looking good. And so let's change this border radius and decrease, and it will be actually 2 pixel, not 4. Let's give 2 pixel. Save and go our website and refresh. Yeah, now it is looking more good. Now we have to style our button. So for doing this, copy this line from here and paste it here. For button we have to target our anchor tag. First I will remove our underline, so that's why text decoration will be none. And I want everything in uppercase, so that's why text transformation will be uppercase. And I want a color, font color will be white, that's it. And I will give a font weight also, so font weight will be 400, and I want a space between the letters, so letter spacing will be 0.1 pixel. And here I will give a border radius, will be 2 pixel, and our background color will be actually this one. And here I will create a box shadow, so box shadow will be first one will be 0, and second one will be 1 pixel, and third one will be also 0, and I will give a RGB value, and it will be 0, 0, 0 and 0.45. Here I will give a font size, and the font size will be actually 1.625 rem. And here I will give a height 60 pixel, and here I will give minimum width also, so this will be actually 310 pixel. And I will give a padding, and from top and bottom it will be 0, and from left and right it will be 30 pixel, that's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that we have our button, and here you can see that this text is on the top, I want in the center, so that's why here I give actually height, this one will be line height, that's it. Now save and go our website and refresh. So yeah, now here you can see that we have our email section and our button. Now here you can see that we have actually some overlay. Here we have first overlay in the top, and the second overlay is in the bottom. So now first we have to create our first overlay, so go to our text editor, and here we will create our overlay in the banner, so that's why copy this banner class from here and paste it here. And now we have to create a pseudo class, so that's why, that's it before. And here first we have to create a content, and our content will be empty. And we have to create our position, so position will be absolute, and from top it will be actually 0, and from left it will be also 0. And I will give a width of 100%, and our height will be 400 pixel. And I will give a z index because I want to show this overlay in the top, so that's why z index will be 1. And I will give a background overlay, so that's why background will be linear gradient, that's it. And first we have to create two bottom, and color will be actually this one, and it will be transparent, okay, that's it. Now save and go our website. So here you can see that now we have our overlay from the top. Now we have to create this overlay from the bottom also, so that's why copy this class from here and paste it here, and this will be after for the bottom one, and everything will be remain as same as. And here it will be actually not bottom, this will be actually from top, that's it. Now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that we have our background overlay, but it is showing in the top because we didn't change this thing. Here it will be not top, it will be actually top from bottom. Now save, go our website again and refresh. So now here you can see that we have our overlay from the top and from bottom also. And here you can see that we don't have any space from the left side. We have to create this space. So go to our input section, and here actually this will be not padding bottom, this will be only padding. My mistake, sorry. So now save, go our website. So here now our home page is done actually. Now here you can see that we have our Netflix logo and a sign up button, and our heading and title and paragraph, and our enter email section and a button. So now after doing this, we have to create this one. Here you can see that first we have our text and then we have our image. So for this one we have to create another section, and so different section. So that's why go to our HTML and here create another section for, and the class name will be part 1. So that's it. So for our text I have to create a div, and for image we have to create another div. So first I will create for the text. So that's why create a div tag, and the class name of this div tag will be talk, and we have to create another div tag for our image. So create another div tag and the class name will be image. That's it. And inside this talk first we have to create a heading and then our paragraph. So that's why create a h1 tag, and copy this from here and paste it here. And after this h1 tag we have a paragraph tag. So create a paragraph tag from here, and I will just copy this paragraph from here and paste it here. That's it. And after our heading and paragraph we have to create our image. So that's why create an image tag. So part 1.png. That's it. Now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that we have our heading and our paragraph, and this one is our image. Now I want these things in one row, but now this is now in one column. I want this thing in one row. So for doing this, copy this part 1 class from here and paste it here. That's it. Because I want in one row, so that's why display will be flex, and flex direction will be row, and the justify content will be a space around, because I want a space from the outside. That's it. Now save and go our website and refresh. Here now actually we can't see the paragraph, because this paragraph is now on the behind of this image. Now we have to give a specific height and width of this image, and also we have to give a specific height and width of our text. So for doing this, copy this part 1 class from here and paste it here. Now we have to target our talk class and paste it here, and here I will give a width of 40% of our text, and just copy this thing again and paste it here. Now we have to give a width of our image also, so that's why it will be taking 45%, and copy this again and paste it here. Now we have to target our image tag, and inside this image I want to take this 100%. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that this image is now taking 45% and this text is now taking 40%. Okay, now I want this thing in the center, so that's why here we have to give align item center. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our text in the center. Now we have to style these things. So for doing this, copy this part and talk class from here and paste it here. First we have to target our h1, then our paragraph. So first we will target our h1 tag. First I will give a font size will be 3.3 rem, and I want some space from the letter, so that's why letter spacing will be 3 pixel. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our heading. Now from here I want a space from bottom, so that's why padding bottom we have to create padding bottom, and padding bottom will be 10 pixel. Let's change this letter spacing, it will be 2 pixel. That's it. Now save. Now we have to create a color, so our color will be white. That's it. Now save and go our website and refresh. So here actually you can't see our heading because it is white color. Now we have to change the background color, overall background color. So that's why go the top, and here we have to create our body tag, and inside this body tag I will create a background color. So our background color will be this one. Now save, go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that our background color is changed. Now we have to style our paragraph also. So for doing this, down here and copy this and paste it here, and instead of h2 we have to create our paragraph. That's it. And the font size, it will be 1.6 rem, and I don't want any space and any padding, so that's why I delete this line. Now save, go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that we have our paragraph. Now here in our website you can see that we have more space from the left and right, and we have to create this space here also. So now go to our part 1, and here I will give a padding, and from top and bottom it will be 2 rem, and from left and right it will be 4 rem. Now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have a space from the left and from the right side. And in our real website you can see that we have actually a border. Here we have actually border. Now we have to create this border here also. So that's why border bottom will be 0.6 rem, and color will be solid, and color will be this one. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have actually a bottom border here. Now we have to create our part 2, this one. So that's why just go to our HTML and copy this section and paste it here, and here in our real website you can see that our part 2 is actually opposite of our part 1, because in our part 1 first is actually heading and text, then our second is image, but in the part 2 our first one is our image and then our text. So that's why I will just reverse these things. So I will just put these things in the top, this image. So now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that we have actually now our part 2. Now we just have to change the image and our text. So here you can see that we have our text, this one. Now copy this text from here and paste it here. That's it. And from paragraph I will copy this again and paste it here. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our heading and our paragraph. Now we have to change the image also. So this will be part 2 and the extension will be JPG. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So yeah, now here you can see that we have our image also. Now here in our image you can see that this text is not actually breaking here. Here it's breaking. I don't want this breaking here, so that's why go to our text editor. Here I will simply change the class name. This will be part 2. So I will do the same styling for the part 2. So that's why I will just copy this part 1. That's it. Now paste it here. This will be actually part 2, not 1, so part 2. Now change this class from here. Everything actually will remain same, but I want to change this width and height. Here image will be 45%, it will be remain as well as, but I want to change this stock section, so this will be 48%. Now save and go our website and refresh. That's it. Now then after part 2 we have to create our part 1. So this part 1 is actually same as our part 1, so we don't have to write anything here. So just copy this part 1 section and paste it here. That's it. Now we just have to change this text, and here in the part 2 we just have to copy this from here and paste it here. Copy this paragraph from here again and paste it here. That's it. And for our image section we have to put this part 3 PNG, so that's why it will be part 3. That's what. Now save, go our website and refresh. So yeah, here you can see that now we have our part 3, part 1, part 2 and part 3. That's it. Now after part 1 and part 2 and part 3, now we have to create this thing here. First one is actually our heading, and then this effect here. So for creating this one, go to our HTML file, create another section, and the class name will be list, and inside this list we have to create a h1 tag, and inside this h1 tag I will put this frequently asked questions. That's it. Now here we have to create a div tag, and inside this div tag the class name will be accordion menu. That's it. And inside this div tag here we have to create our first list, so that's why create another div tag, and the class name will be item. That's it. And inside this item first we have to put this text and then our icon. So for creating this, so now first we have to create an anchor tag, and inside this anchor tag we have to create item 1, and the class name will be title. That's it. And inside this anchor tag first we have to create a span tag, and inside this span I will put our first question, what is Netflix. So copy this from here and paste it here. First we have to create a I tag and give a class name of this I tag, and it will be actually icon. That's it. And after our first question and our icon we have to put these things, this text. So that's why I create a paragraph tag underneath this anchor tag, and the class name will be text. That's it. Now we have to put here the text. So now copy this text from here and paste it here, and here you can see that we have actually some space between this, so that's why create a break tag and again create a break tag. That's it. And underneath this break tag we have to create this one, copy and paste it here, save, and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that we have actually our frequently asked question and our button and our text here. Now we have to put everything in the center in one column, so that's why copy this list class from here and paste it here. That's it. And here first I will give a width of 60%, and for bringing everything in center, so this way display will be flex, and flex direction will be column, justify content will be center, align items will be also center, and I will give margin auto. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now everything is in the center. Okay, now we have to give the color of this font size. So for doing this, copy this list class from here, paste it here. Now we have to target our h1 first, so that's why list then the h1. First thing I will do, color will be white, and font size will be 3 rem, and I want padding, it will be 3 rem, and from left I don't want any padding, and from bottom it will be 4 rem, and from right it will be also 0. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that we have our frequently asked question. Now we have to create these things also. So for doing this, we just have to now copy this title and paste it here. First thing I will do is a background color. So background color will be this one, and I will give a padding, and from top and bottom it will be 20 pixel, and from left and right it will be 30 pixel, and I will give display will be flex, and justify content will be a space between, because I want a space from between, and align items will be center, and now I will give a font color, and the font color will be white, and font size will be 1.7 rem, and font weight will be 400. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. That's it. Here you can see that now we have our button, first button. So here we have an underline. I don't want this underline, so that's why text decoration will be none. Now save, go our website and refresh. That's it. Now here in the right side I will create a button like this one. So that's why go our text editor. So for doing this I will just copy this icon class from here and paste it here. And here I will give a width of 20 pixel and position will be relative. That's it. Now we have to create pseudo element here, so that's why copy this icon and paste it here. First thing I will do, I will create our before and then I will create our after also. That's it. And here content will be empty and I will give position will be absolute. That's it. And I will give a width of 20 pixel and I will give a height of 3 pixel and our background color will be actually white. And from top I will give minus 1.5 pixel. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that we have our a button, but I want a plus button here. So for doing this again we will just copy this icon after here again and paste it here. And I will create transform and rotate will be 90 degree, transition and it will be 0.5 second and linear. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our plus button. Okay. Now we have to style these things here also. So go to our text editor here. So for doing this here we can see that we have actually a test class from here. So copy this class and paste it here, and from here I will just copy everything and paste it here. That's it. And here I will give a line height 35 pixel. I don't want any paddings because I want margin, and margin will be 3 pixel from top and bottom and 0 pixel from left and right. And I don't want this display and reflects everything. So now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our text here, but I don't want these things to show now, because when will I click on this button then I want this thing to be show. So that's why for initial stage we have to give this height 0 and opacity 0. So that's why height will be actually 0 and opacity will be also 0. So now if we click on this button we can show the text. So now we have to create this effect. So this is actually an item. So if we now click on this item we can see this text here. So that's why go to our HTML and here you can see that we have a item div. This one is div item. So if we click on this item we can see this the rest of this text. So that's why copy this item from here and paste it here. And after target item I want to show this text, so that's why paste it here. And I want to show this text, so that's why we have to change these properties here also. And I want height actually will be auto, because I don't want to fix any height and width, and opacity will be 1. And I want some padding. So padding will be from the top and bottom it will be 20 pixel, and from left and right it will be 30 pixel. And I don't want any margin, so that's why margin will be 0. And I want a border, and the border top will be 2 pixel, and solid this one. And I want a margin from bottom, it will be 6 pixel. So here you can see that we have our item, and here is our item. So if we now click on this item, I want to open this item 1 section. So that's why here you can see that we have a item 1 ID. So we have to create this item 1 ID here also. So we have to create an ID which is item. So now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our thing. So now I want this more here, so that's why I already copied something. Here you can see that we have our div class, and here is actually item, and for our second list it will be item 2, and our id will be also actually item 2, and this one is our text. Okay, after item 2 we have to create our item 3, so that's why we have to change this id and our href section item 3, and after item 3 we have our item 4 also. So this is our item 4. Everything is same, and we just have to change this text here and our id number. So that's it. Now copy this all thing and paste it here. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that we have 4 more. Okay, so if we now click here, you can see that we can see the text here. So now if you can see that if we click on this text, our icon is not changing. So if we now go our website, and if we now click on one, so you can see that our icon is changing. I want this one here also, this effect. So that's why go to our text editor and our css file here. When we click on our target, when we click on our item, I want to change the icon. So that's why copy this icon after and paste it here. Okay, so I don't want any transition, and this will actually rotate y. Okay, this rotate y. Now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that our item and our icon is changing. Okay, if we now click on this, you can see that our icon is changing again. If we now click on this, our icon is changed. Okay, and this effect is looking good. So yeah, now our list item is done. Now after list we have to create our this thing here also. So that's why go to our text editor and just create another section tag and give this class name banner2. Okay, and inside this banner tag we don't have to write anything because we already created the input file on the top here. So we will just copy this box class and the box div tag from here and just paste it here. And here in our website you can see that we don't have any h1 and h5 tag. So I will just delete this h1 and h5 tag. Now delete, save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that we have our email address and our button. And now I want to style these things, so that's why go our style sheet and go to the top. Now we have to just copy our banner here. So now from here I will just copy our full banner. That's it. Now copy and paste it here. Now here from the box we don't want this position. I want some margin. From top and bottom it will be 4 rem, and from left and right it will be 0. That's it. Now we just have to change this class because our class name is banner2 and here is banner, and we have to just put banner2 here. 2. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our email section and a button. Now in our website you can see that we have actually a border from the bottom, so we have to create this one here also. So go to the banner 2 and copy this banner 2 from here, paste it here, and here we have to give a border bottom 0.6 rem solid, this one. Now save, go our website and refresh. Not here, refresh. So here you can see that we have a border here. So after our border we have to create our footer section. Here you can see that we have some links here. So for doing this, go to our HTML file and here just create another section and give a class name and it will be footer. That's it. And if you see in our website, here you can see that I put this 2 column in one div and this 2 column in another div. So go to our text editor and here create a div tag, and first one for the class name will be 1. That's it. Now inside this div tag I will create our another list, and the class name will be items, and inside this another list we have to create list tag and anchor tag, and this will be one. Just copy this thing, paste it here. This will be lorem. That's it. Now copy and paste it here. That's it. Now copy this item again and paste it here again, this time, and that's it. So this is our now div 1. Now we have to create our div 2 here also. So copy this thing from div to div and paste it here. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that we have our links here. Now I will just delete this. This will be actually 2 for our 2, so that we can understand 2. Now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that this one is our first div and this one is our second div. Okay, so I want this first one and this second one is in 2 row. So that's why go to our code here and copy this footer and paste it here. So I will give display will be flex and flex direction will be row because I want to show in row, and justify content will be a space between, and margin will be auto, and I want some padding from the top and bottom. It will be 4 rem, and from left and right it will be 0. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that we have now our 2 column. In the first one is first one here, and this is our second one. Now I want to break this one list, one column, because in the actually 2 div I want this one here and this one here. So I want to keep this thing in 1 row. So that's why copy this footer and paste it here, and then copy this one class from here and paste it here, and here also I will just copy this from here and paste it here, and here instead of padding I will give width of 25% of each one. Now save and go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that we have our footer here, and these are all the link. So now I want to change this color, font color, so that's why we have to just copy this footer and one, and first we have to target link and then anchor tag, and here our color will be this one, and I don't want any underline from the bottom, so that's why text decoration will be none. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have no underline and we changed the font color. Now I want some space from these links here, so that's why copy this thing and paste it here, and here we have to give padding. From top and bottom it will be 7 pixel, and from left and right it will be 0. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that we have our links here. Now I want to create a hover effect, because when I click on this link I want to underline from the bottom. So that's why copy this footer and paste it here, and here it will be hover. That's it, and I want a border from bottom. It will be 1 pixel solid, this color. Now save, go our website and refresh. So if we now click here you can see that we have our hover effect. So yeah, I think our website is actually done here. So let's see what we have created. Here we have created a logo and our sign up button and a title, paragraph and email section and our button here, and underneath this we have created a beautiful box here. Here you can see that first one is our text and our paragraph, then image. So we have created a second box here and a third one here, and here we have created a beautiful list effect here, and this is working well. Then we have created another enter email section, and at the last we have created our footer section here, and this website is now looking good. And then now we have to make this website responsive. So for doing this, let's go to our text editor. First we have to initialize our media. And after initializing our media, and we have to just changes to our screen, so that's why it should be screen. And then we have to give a parameter here. It means a breakpoint. So my max width will be 787 pixel. That's it. So this is our one breakpoint. Now we have to create another one. So now paste, yeah. So this max width will be 496 pixel. That's it. So this parameter or breakpoint is for our mobile devices or small devices, and this parameter is for our tablet view or medium screen. So that's why we have created two media query to breakpoint. So here we have to work in our tablet view or in our medium screen. So that's why. So go to our website and now go to our responsive mode here in sprite element. So here you can see that our first one is 787 pixel. So here I will just put 786 pixel. That's it. So this is our 786 pixel. So here you can see that we have actually a space from the left side and right side, but we don't have a space from the top. So that's why we have to create some space from the top. So go up, and here you can see that we gave padding 0 from top and bottom and 50 pixel from left and right. We have to change this parameter. So that's why copy this container head from here and go down and here paste it. Okay, so I don't want to change anything from here, so that's why in our media query we just have to write those lines of code which one we want to change according to our screen size, and we don't need those lines of code which we don't need to change the property. So that's why I will just delete this line because I don't have to change this line. So delete, and I don't need this that index also. We just have to change the padding. Okay, so here I will give padding from top and bottom will be 20 pixel. Okay, 20 pixel. Let's see. Now save and go our website, and when you refresh you guys will see that we have some space from the top. Now refresh. So here you can see that now we have our space from the top. Now here you can see that our logo is a little bit of a smaller than our sign up button, and it is not looking good. So that's why we have to give a width of this logo here in our media query. So that's why go to the top, and here container, and this is our logo image. So that's why copy this container and head image from here, and we just have to paste it here. So here you can see that our width is 13%, but I will increase the width of this image, so I will just give 20%. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our logo. So here underneath this, here you can see that our text is actually not looking good in our small devices. So that's why we have to fix this title, paragraph and everything here. So that's why go to our text editor and go to the top, and from here we have to target our, here you can see that we have our heading h5 and the paragraph. So I will just copy these three paragraph here from here. Now copy and go to the down here and paste it here. So for h2, for our heading, I will change the font size. So I will give it this 3.1, and I don't want to change the color, so delete this line. And the letter spacing, I want to decrease the letter spacing, and it will be 1.5 pixel, and I will give a full width, so that's why it will be 100%. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our heading here. Now I will change the h2 here also. So go and here, this is our h5. Now from here, so I will just give 1.4 rem the font size, and I don't want to change these things, so delete this line. And padding will be actually, let's decrease this padding from top and bottom, and this will be 0.8 rem. That's it. And from our paragraph, this will be 1.1 rem, and I don't want to change this line, so delete. And the padding will be 13, and padding bottom will be, let's see, 70 pixel. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So yeah, here you can see that now our text font size is now changed. Now we have to change these things. Here you can see that this email and this button is now in one row, and I want this to in one column so that it looks good. So go to our text editor and find the input section. So yeah, if this is our box search input, and this is our button. That's it. Now copy and paste it here. That's it. And from search I said that display will be flex and the flex direction will be column. That's it. And justify content will be center, align items will be center. That's it. So here you can see that I just changed this line of code. I didn't change anything from this line, so that's why I delete this line and delete this line also. That's it. And from our input here you can see that, so I will just change the max width, and this will be 310 pixel. That's it, and I don't want to change anything from here, so delete these lines of code and this one also. And I will give a margin bottom 20 pixel. That's it. And from our button here you can see that I don't want to change anything from here, so that's why I delete this line. That's it. Now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our enter email section and our button. So after our home page we have to go down, and here you can see that our text is not looking good here because it is wrapping and breaking. So I want this text and this image in one column. Now it is in one row, I want in one column. And here I want first on the top will be our image, then underneath this our image we have to put our this text. So for doing this, go to our text editor and go to the top, and this you can see that this is our part 1, so we have to find out the part 1. So go to the top, and here is for part 1. Yeah, so now copy this part 1 from here. That's it. Now copy and paste it here. So I said that I will, here you can see that our display will be flex and the flex direction is now row. I want column, but here you can see that if we do column, our first on the top it will be our text, and that, and underneath this we will find our image. But I don't want this, I want our image to the top, so that's why I will just here give column reverse. Okay, so it will be reverse the position. It means our image will be the top, and underneath this we will find our text. Okay, so justify content will be center. So I didn't change anything from here, so delete this line and delete this line also, and I don't change the border, so delete this line. So padding from top and bottom it will be 2 rem, and from left and right I will give only 1 rem. So now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our image on the top, and here is our text underneath this. So here you can see that every text is starting from the starting point. I want everything in the center, so that's why here it will be actually text align will be center. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now everything in center. Here you can see that this image is actually taking 45%. What we have give this width and height of this image before on the top. So I want to change this property. Here you can see that our width of this part 1 talk is taking 40%, and our image is also taking 45%. Now I will change this image's position and our text width. So that's why talk here in the width it will be 80%. Okay, and from h1 it will be 3.2 rem, and lateral spacing will be 1.5, and padding bottom it will be 5 pixel, and I don't want to change the color, so delete this line. And here in p 1.5 rem, and I don't want to change the color, so delete this line. And here I will give the image of here 80%, and I don't want to change this property, so delete this line. So now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that our image is taking 80% of width, and here our text is also taking 80% of width. But here you can see that we don't have a space from the top and bottom of this text, so I will give a margin to our talk here, and it will be margin From top it will be 20 pixel, from left it will be 0, from bottom it will be 30 pixel, and from right it will be also 0. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have a space from the top and bottom. Okay, so now we have to change these things also. So for doing this I will just simply go to the part 2 here in our code. So here you can see that we are in a part 2. So copy this part 2 from here and paste it here. And here part 2 I will just simply copy this thing from the part 1 I just did here. So copy and place it here. And here instead of column reverse I will just simply remain column, that's it. And for our talk here it will be actually 80%, and I will give margin from top and bottom. So from top it will be 20 pixel, from right it will be 0 pixel, and from bottom it will be 30 pixel, and from left it will be 0 pixel. And here I will just copy this h1 from here and paste it here. And again I will just complete the paragraph here, font size 1.5 rem, and I will just give it here also. And here it will be also 80%, and I don't want to change this property, so delete this line. Now save, go our website and refresh. So yeah, here you can see that now we have our second part 2, and this is also looking good. So after this one we have to go to down, and here you can see that part 3 is already sorted because part 3 and part 1 are in same class, so we don't have to change the part 3 again. So yeah, that's it. So here you can see that now we have to style these things. So here frequently asked question, this is in the now starting point, I want in the center. So go to the text editor here and copy everything from the list. Here you can see that we have our list, yeah, from the list. So I will just copy everything from this list here. Now copy and just paste it here. Now here in the list you can see that we have a width of 60%. I will give this width of 80%, and I will just delete everything. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have 80%. Now I will change these things. So I want so this is our list h1, and I don't want to change the color, so delete this line. So font size will be 2.6 rem, that's it. And I don't want this margin, so I will give text align will be center. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that our font size is now changed. So here you can see that we have our title here. I don't want to change these properties here, so delete this line and these lines also, and I will just simply change the font size and it will be 1.6 rem, that's it. And I don't want to change these things here, so delete this line from here. Now save and go our website and refresh. So yeah, here you can see that now our layer is now changed, that's it. So now we have to change these things. I want this email and our button, right, we did here like this one, so just we have to do this here also. So for doing this, go to our text editor. So go and just find out our banner 2. So here is our banner 2, and here is our banner 2. So copy this banner 2 from here, that's it. Now copy and here we have to paste, that's it. That's it. Now here you can see that actually in our here we don't have our heading and our title here, so I don't need this heading and h2 and h5. I just want this paragraph, so delete this. And here in our paragraph, So in paragraph here you can see that we will give a font size of 1.1 em, and I don't want to change this color, so delete this line and the font also. And I will change this padding from top and bottom, it will be 13 pixel, and the padding bottom will be 17 pixel. That's it. And here in search, here you can see that our flex direction is row. I don't want this in one row, I want in one column, so that's why it will be column. And I don't need this, and I don't need this thing also. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our email and our button. Now I want some space underneath this email section, so that's why go to our input here. So here I want just max width, I don't anything, so delete this line from here, and this line also. So this would be 310 pixel, and I will give a margin bottom and it will be 20 pixel. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that we have our bottom and we have give a width of our entire email section. That's it. And I don't want to change anything from here, so I don't need this anchor tag, so delete this line here. That's it. So now in our website we have to change the footer section here. Here you can see that we have 4 column, and this one is from our div 1 and this is one for our div 2. So I want this one and this 2 to show in one column, so that's why go to our footer section, and from here footer section copy everything. So now copy and paste it here. Here you can see that I give display flex and a flex direction row, so I will change this thing. I will change this row from column. That's it. And here you can see that I don't need these things also, so delete this line and this line also. And I don't need this padding also, so delete this padding. So now save and go our website and refresh, and here you can see that we have now our footer section. This is for our 1 and this is for our 2, and here you can see that we don't have much space between these two lines, so I want some space. So for fixing that, here you can see that we give width of 25%. Now each one is taking actually 25%, but I want to take this one 50% and this one is also 50%, so that we can have more space between. So that's why it will be 50%, and I don't want to change this thing, so delete this line. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now each one is taking 50%. Okay, so this is our footer section. Now I don't want to change anything from here, so I will simply delete these lines. That's it. Now save and go our website and refresh. Okay, so here you can see that now we have our Netflix website in our medium devices, and here it is looking now good. So if we now go to the top here, and it is looking wonderful. Yeah, that's it. Now we have to change the width of this screen size. Now we will convert it to our small devices. So here you can see that I gave 496 pixel from small devices, so now I have to give it here also, and 490, let's give 96, 95. That's it. Now that's it. So this is our small device. So now we have to fix some things here also. So for doing this, go to our text editor and go to our media query 1. So I will just copy everything from first media query. So copy everything and paste it here. That's it. Now we have to change something from here. So this is our small device. So here I don't want to change the padding from top and bottom, so that's why I delete this line, and for our logo I will give this 23%. That's it. And from our S2 I will give here font size 2.8 rem, and the letter spacing will be 1.3, so I don't want to change this width, so delete this line. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now this is our logo, and we have our heading also. So now we have to change the h5 here also, and paragraph. So for h5, so I will change this font size, and this will be 1.2, and here it will be 1 rem in paragraph, and from padding it will be 12 pixel, and from bottom it will be 15 pixel. Now save and go our website and refresh. So yeah, now this is our paragraph and our heading, and I don't want anything from here, so delete this line, and I don't want to change the mean width, so that's why delete this line, and I will change this to 10 pixel. That's it. Now save and go our website and refresh. So there is our 10 pixel from top and bottom. So now we have to change this heading and our text here, so that's why go to our part 1 here, and from part 1 I don't want to change this anything, and I don't want to change talk here. So from part 1 it will be actually 3 rem, and from letter spacing it will be 1.2 pixel, and padding I don't want to change this padding bottom, so delete this line, and from paragraph here it will be 1.2 rem. Let's say now save and go our website and refresh. So yeah, now this is our heading and our text. Here you can see that we don't have to change this image, so delete this line, and I don't want to change this part 2, and here talk, so delete this one, and from h1 it will be just copy from here and paste it here, and for paragraph also I will just copy here and paste it here. That's it. And here from our image I don't want to change this. Now save and go our website and refresh. So yeah, here you can see that we have our heading and button. So yeah, now here is our button, and here is our list. Now I will just simply decrease the font size of this line. So for list I don't want to, here you can see that we have our list width of 80%. I will increase this to 90%. Now save, go our website, and when I refresh you can see that this width will be increased. So refresh here. So this is our now here. So now I will just change this font size, and this will be, let's see, 2.2, 2.1 rem, and I don't want to change this line, so delete this line. And from title it will be, let's change this font size, and it will be 1.2 rem. That's it. And from banner to box I don't want to change this, so delete this line. From font size paragraph it will be 1 rem. That's it. And it will be padding from top and bottom 13 pixel. I don't want to change this, so padding, I will change this padding bottom here. And from banner to box search I don't want to change this, so delete this line. And from input here I don't want to change this mean width, so delete this line, and just increase, and just this will be 10 pixel. That's it. And from footer I don't want to change this line, so delete this line. And footer 1 it will be 50%, and I don't want to change this line also, so delete this line. Now save and go our website and refresh. And here you can see that our title is actually changed the font size, but we have to change the inner text also. So for doing this, go to our text editor, and here just find the list here, and item, and from here you can see that we have our text. I will just copy this text from here and paste it here. That's it. And I don't want to change these properties. I just want to change the font size, and I delete this line. And here our font size will be 1.2 rem. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our list and our inner text. And yeah, this is now in our mobile view, and this is now looking good actually. So yeah, here you can see that we have our Netflix website in our small device, and it is looking good. So yeah, I think that's it. I just wanted to show you how you guys can make a Netflix website, and you guys can make it responsive. And that's it. I think we done our job, and I hope you guys enjoyed our tutorial. And if you guys really enjoyed our tutorial, then please subscribe, like this video, and press the bell icon for the future videos. And if you guys have any question about this video or any other video in our channel, you guys can comment below. So that's it guys, thank you for watching this tutorial.